Hi everybody, did I scare ya? Do the glasses distract from my terribly shocking, disgusting hair? I don't think so, not in this glare. Oh, that's better, I can see you now. I'm going to show you my earbuds. Everybody was asking me about, well, not everybody, a few of you. Pat keeps reminding me to try and not exaggerate anymore. So I can't say everybody was asking. But 5 or 6 or 8, or maybe more, asked about wanting to see my earbuds that I was talking about the other day, the Bose earbuds. So this is the little box. This is the little box that I store my earbuds in. It's got a magnet and they sit in like that. And you take this out and you don't want to see that, just wait. So here are the buds out of their case. It's just a headset. And these little things on the end of the earbuds come off. See, now I can't get them off. They come off. And so if you don't have the silicone bud thing to go onto this, the headset isn't any good. And they just clip on like that. And the old ones would just pop off. And Bose package arrived today. And they sent me all these. Look. I got a large bag of buds and a medium bag of buds and a new small bag of buds. And what they did was they put a little dent, I guess, on the inside of the bud so that it fit better on the plastic casing of the earbuds. And you're not going to be able to see this, but this is the large bud. And right inside there, there's a little ridge, and now it clips on better to the black post. So my headset's fixed, and now I can use it. It was rendered completely useless after I lost the medium-sized bud. Well, I did use the large bud for a while, but it hurt my small ear. So those are the buds, and I was thrilled when they arrived this afternoon, so I could show you. I have some footage of Sift and Bog that I'm going to put in at the end of this video. Pat and I went for a walk yesterday. It's important for him to be out and about and moving, and so we walked Sift and Bog. It was probably a little bit ambitious because he was tired, but I'm going to show you our Sift and Bog, which is just to the west of London, but still certainly well within the London city limits. And it's quite a unique environment, so I'm going to show you. If you hear a buzzing, by the way, in the background, it's the fan. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's there, and there's little Sprout and baby Sprout. And me again, with my horrible hair. Okay, so Sift and Bog, yes, it's a bog in the center of London, or almost. And see, there's that exaggeration again. It's not quite in the center, it's to the west of downtown. And it's quite a nice little spot, and I'm going to put it in right now. Here we are out in Sift and Bog, walking along the boardwalk. It's a bog. There's mosquitoes. I don't like being out where there's mosquitoes. More to come. So this is the bog. This isn't far from our downtown, actually. Sometimes there's deer here, and two little boys were just telling me about how they caught tadpoles and minnows. It's a pretty spot. There's Pat. This is just a little yellow toadstool in a different kind of shape that I thought was interesting. And red fungi. Cool, huh? Do you want to hear the story about Pat's manprees? Did you see him in his little manprees? Yes, I said manprees. I went shopping the other day for him because he didn't want to wear his blue jeans. He finds them confining right now. And I went all through our mall that's not far from me and couldn't find anything. And I finally ended up in Eddie Bauer and asked the kid that was there for these longer type pants that men are starting to wear here. And he says, "You mean manprees?" And I said, "Yes, I guess that's what I mean." He says, "No, we don't have any." So I was wandering in the mall, and I saw this couple, this elderly couple, buying watches at one of the jewelry stores, and the man looked stunning in his manprees. So I went over, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said to him, "Excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but could you tell me where you got your pants?" And his wife looked at me, and she said, "Sorry to tell you this, dear, but they came from England. They were two people visiting from England, and he looked absolutely dashing." So anyway, that's the pair that I found for Pat. They're not dashing, but he finds them somewhat comfortable. But he doesn't like me using the term manprees. I have more. Pat got a couple of cards in the mail today. This is one of them. And guess who it came from? It's Jeep Girl 2. Thank you so much, Joyce. It was such a nice treat. He was so impressed to get a card from one of you. Thank you. Here it is again. Nice, eh? Plus, he got another card in the mail. This one came from Memphis. Now, I've never been to Memphis, and I've always wanted to. But we have friends that we met in Alabama, and they live in Memphis. And they sent this little card, and guess what? It kills me because whenever I want to send a card to the United States, to one of y'all, I can't find a Canadian card. It's very difficult. This one came from Memphis, Tennessee. And what does it have on the back? It says, "Tender Thoughts, 1460 the Queensway, Toronto, Ontario." I was just about to say that's it, that's all, but I have one more thing to tell you. One last real quick thing, because this, I can't believe, has gone on to almost 9 minutes. Mill 1372 made me a video response to my haircut story, and he's one of my new peeps. If he continues to make vlogs the way he made this one, he's going to be a star. Go visit him, Mill 1372. He only has one video up and one subscriber, me. That's it, that's all.